Yes, it is me, Market Vendor here again today. Well, listen, I'm glad to see that I am not like the boy on the burning deck. You understand where Market coming from? Because I was beginning to wonder sometimes when I hear the fulminations from some of the opposition spokespersons on financial matters, I was beginning to wonder if Market was the only boy on the burning deck responding. Now listen, according to what I see here so in one of the papers recently, somebody else has taken up the cudgel and has been responding to some of these arguments about the BOSS program. I am also delighted to see that the National Union of Public Workers see that this is a good thing for the country and for them, and also decided that they are going to go with the BERT program. Everybody got the individual right to take it up. You understand? And so therefore, while the union agrees, the membership in general, you can decide if you want to be as an individual or not. Now you see me, Market Vendor. According to a gentleman who held a press conference for PDP party, he made certain allegations about what the IMF was projecting in terms of price increases in Barbados to be 4.5% for this year. So they are predicting a 4.5% inflation rate for Barbados in this year of 2020. So with a 5% interest rate offered on these bonds and a 4.5% inflation rate predicted, you can see the return on investment on these bonds in real terms is really only 0.5% and not 5% like government is trying to make you believe. No, this writer in the newspaper says, however, he is factually incorrect and being misleading, as the IMF country report number 2192, page 23, indicates a minus 11.6% decline in GDP and inflation of 0.8% at the age of 2020, at the end of 2020. Oh, Lord, I need to say nothing more about that. Look, let me tell you something. I, Market Vendor, I is a very common sense kind of person. Now, there ain't no place in Barbados right now where you can get 3%, 4%, 5% by your money if you got little money put down to begin with. So even if the inflation rate was 4.5%, and you was getting 5%, you get 0.5% more than you would have been getting. But as we know, that's bare voodoo economics anyhow. See, so a market vendor know that you could barely get 1%, 2%, depending on how much money you got put down. So what is the point that you're making at the end of the day? It would still be the best deal that is on the table. Isn't that the real facts? Look, all kinds of people coming up. Look, if you can't run, you never run nothing, you understand? How you going to come and expect me to give you a whole country to run it, You want me to let you run it into the ground, You see me, Market Vendor, I don't get tied up in some of these allegations because it seemed to me that all y'all doing is opposing. You're opposing for the sake of opposing. You understand? What the Guyanese is called alternatives? Tell me what your alternative is. What do you propose for the country? Don't just stand there and criticize everything that Mia Amor Motley come and do. We know she ain't perfect, and we know the country ain't perfect. We also know the mess that she inherited. So now let me prepare that would behave like if it was a bed of roses that she invented. Wanna forget what it was like just 2 years ago? The potholes all over the place, the poop in the streets, Now you can come and bring poop on the radio too as well. Look, let me tell you something. I, Market Vendor, know right from wrong. And I got common sense. And I'm sure the majority of people in Barbados know that Mia Amor Motley and her team are doing the best that she can do in these circumstances. Give it a chance. And give it a rest too as well. Next time you come with something fresh. You understand? The jacket and the tie and thing don't make me impress. Bring some ideas to the table. Real ideas, workable ideas. Market gone for now. Have a blessed and a wonderful day. Yeah? Oh, Lord. Mouth door up, open a story, jump out.